want to know the position of Berekete, then you send a reporter to interview Berekete. Berekete has his own problems. He's facing a 50 million, $50 billion investigation as of today, based on the news report that I got. And they say he who needs something will have the longest arm. If Baba Mohbad did not tell the public what happened between him and Berekete, do you think Berekete should be the one announcing why they went to him? They went to him and they stopped going to him. So the man does not owe any. Hold on, sir.
There was a damage control telephone call between the There was a damage control telephone call between Berekete and Gracie.
Gracie, I heard that.
Yeah, okay.
I heard that. The issue here is that the man who needs help, if you came to me for help and I turn you down, you have a duty to say, those of you who think I don't want justice, I went to Berekete, I went to Yomi, I went to African TV, I went to Yomi, and I went to Supreme, and they all turned me down. So that those who understand you and really want to help you will see, okay, why are they turning him down? The only person that needs to speak about the relationship with Mohbad is not the only case on this table. Can anybody hear me? The lady says she can't hear me. Can anybody hear me? Paprano, do you hear me?
We can hear you now. We can hear you now.
Okay, so the point that I'm at is the one who needs help would be the one to advance and be more proactive. Berekete is dealing with hundreds of cases every day. Mohbad is just one case that came to him, gave him some popularity. He does not owe the public any explanation. Whatever was said when Joseph Aloba was attending his platform, that's where it ends. Now, there is no MOU with him and the public to say, if Baba backs out, I will continue. He said what he wished, and if they did not encourage him to continue, are you going to force him? Do you know what phone calls is placed behind that they did not respond to? It is they who need help. That should have said, we went to this man, he promised us this, and he failed. When they do that, the man will now say, I did not fail, but you did not come to me. Don't push it on Berekete. And like I said, Berekete is facing a 50 million naira possible EFCC or DSS.
Allegedly.
Yeah, allegedly, you know.
Yeah, African TV.
So the man,
somehow, yeah.
The man has his own problems.
He
has his own issue.
Forget about his problem, please. I mean, we're talking about responsibility here. You can have hundred of children, but you have to be responsible for each and every one of them. Just because someone have 100 children does not mean that he will not be responsible for each and every one of them. It all matters. Mohbad case matters to him. It matters.
Papa,
wait 1 minute. 1 minute, please. Especially because of the promise that he has given. Okay, people can hold him responsible for that promise. But Berekete, is a man representing public interests in most of the cases that he has been handling. In this Mohbad case, he represented public interest. He came up, promised us that this is going to do this. He swore that he's still there, right? And we believe that we are with him. So at what point he left us? Because Mohbad didn't just get to Berekete. We public advocated for that. We called for Berekete to come into this case because we believe that he can do it. And when he got into this case, he assured the public that he has heard our cry and that he is in this case firmly, and wherever he steps in, that he must get it. Justice is not going to step out. So should we continue to fold our hands and eat our popcorn and believe that he's there? We can call him and ask him. Calling him out and asking him, it's not a bad thing. We want to hear his own side of the story. The same way we can call Mohbad out. But Mohbad, both of them, they owe us explanation because we are working together. And we are not working, disjointly with them. We are working connectively with both of them. So if anything had happened, okay, we should be worried. We should know where we belong. But Mohbad, you're no longer going to Berekete. You went to one TV station, Silverbird. You went to Radio VOP. And this platform, they are smaller compared to Berekete. They are smaller platforms. Baba, what happened between you and Berekete? Tell us. Right? That one is a bigger platform. What happened? We can ask Baba Mohbad and Berekete too. People can go in front of the Berekete. This case, we don't understand the way it's going. There's 3 seconds video. There's anything Berekete. Have you seen it? Are you still even? Are you still in this case? Or where are we, Berekete? Don't forget you gave us your words. We can ask him.
Papayano, this is my opinion on this. Berekete, Human Rights Radio, Human Rights TV and Radio in Abuja, sat down on his own, in his studio, doing his own thing. You carry yourself, go meet and say, I get problem. I want you to help me. Now you carry yourself, go. He gave you a listening ear. He gave you his platform. Oya, say the problem. Now you have now seen where you can help because he has brought the matter to you. So you started following up and following up. You know, Berekete will continue to give you dates. Come so day, come so time, come so day, come so. He will be giving you dates. He has lawyers to are going to assign to you to follow up. Those are the people that will be feeding him back. Anytime he wants you to come to the studio to come and speak to the world, he invites you. That is what he was going to do. But he's not going to force his lawyer on you. He's not going to force himself on you. If he assigns a lawyer to you and you tell him, don't worry, I have my own lawyer. Do you want him to force his lawyer on you? No, he will withdraw his lawyer. If he asks you to come to the studio, let's talk, and if he didn't show up, will he come and drag you from Lagos? No. If he gives you the first time, the second chance, hold on.
You are creating more room for criminals. Don't create room for criminals. It's not good. Last time when Mohbad was missing the studio, Berekete came out. I don't know if they have kidnapped this man. Where is this man? All that.
Because he may have been expecting him. He may have been expecting him to come to the studio, and the man did not show up.
Thank you very much. Right now, we still expect that.
And if you don't show up 2 times, he's going to strike out your case from his table.
No. He came to the public, not just strike out the case. He came to the public to voice it out. What we're expecting right now, if he's given bad lawyer and something is not happening, let him be transparent. We trust Berekete, right? Is he not transparent to people, to millions who followed him, to thousands who believe in him?
So what we can do in public, this is my suggestion. Paparano, hold on. This is my suggestion. Anytime that Berekete is on live radio, any member of the public can call into that live radio and say, Berekete, what is the update with? What is the update? So he can then tell you whether he has struck out the matter or it's not.
Chairman, can I say something, please?
Papayano, what I'm even asking is what I'm
Joy,
asking,
you're too low. Can barely
what I'm asking, Papayano, Berekete said that on a live video that day. He said, I don't know.
Can you speak up, please? Speak up, please. We can't hear you.
Somebody is speaking loud. Somebody is loud. Sunday, please, can you
I'm moderators, not the moderators. Are they not there? The moderators don't do anything when I'm not there. How to just drop that person?
Chairman, go on the mute. Chairman.
What if Berekete said that thing like a sarcasm that day? He said it that I don't know if they don't kidnap Baba Mohbad like this, just because he has been waiting for Baba Mohbad. Now let us draw inference from that word that day. I don't know if they don't kidnap.
You're
Baba
too
Mohbad
low,
like
Joe.
this. Can you hear me like this? Can you hear me? I'm trying my best to speak very loud.
It's even worse. Maybe you need to turn up your speaker. Turn it on. Give it volume.
And I see, and again, as we were told, but when they went to Berekete, he gave them money. That was, I don't know how true this is. They went to Berekete and we're told that he gave them money for autopsy. And now they went to do the autopsy.
Alistic, are you sure of that statement? That he
Yes.
gave
I
them
don't know.
money.
So I heard. I don't know if another person have heard
Wait.
it.
Let me give you the footage, okay? Let Baba debunk what I'm saying tonight. Berekete only gave Baba Mohbad money for autopsy, and Baba Mohbad, okay, after leaving there, Baba said, I am disappointed in Berekete. Baba said so. Let Baba tell me that he didn't say so, because I know that he said so. Let him lie again that he didn't say that he's disappointed in Berekete. Nonsense.
And now he did the
Are you
autopsy.
saying Berekete
And the
gave
husband
him money?
All we were expecting, right? All we were expecting.
He said,
I was
No,
saying,
wait.
he said,
before booking joking, I was saying then, right, that let's have three autopsy. Baba Mohbad and his legal. There's noise in your background now. You know, we don't take noises here, please. You guys should stop this noises now. It affects our hearing. I said we should be doing three autopsies. One, Baba Mohbad's legal team. Two, Berekete should do his own autopsy independent. Okay, and any member of the public, any foundation who feel like they want to do some autopsy, let them do. This is our agreement. This is how we wanted this case to go. But these stupid people, they destroy everything. Berekete is not serious. Berekete never gave them any lawyer, nothing, no pathology, nothing. They were the one that went to bring that pathology. And Odumosu is always the one, as they say. As they say always, all the time. Odumosu is the one that has captured the whole of this case. I don't know who made him took the whole of this case. Muyiwa made that happen. Muyiwa. And we have been calling this Muyiwa out for a long time. And people have been supporting them. Don't talk about the legal team. You come for Baba, we come for you. You come for Muyiwa, we come for you. Right now, where is Muyiwa? Nowhere to be found. But Muyiwa has gone silent. And Muyiwa is pushing around back out from underground. Now he's playing the real game. It is better. Thank God that we even see Muyiwa. Muyiwa would have been underground. They would have been using him to destroy this case. They were looking for somebody they can use to penetrate Baba Mohbad. And that's when Muyiwa comes in. I don't know any one of you who see Muyiwa normal. Tell me that you have sense in your head and you listen to Muyiwa and you see him normally as a normal human being. Then you must be a psychopath. You must have issue with your brain. When you hear Muyiwa speak and tell me you believe any single thing that comes out from Muyiwa mouth. Where is the Muyiwa small, dirty, stubborn boy? Where is he right now? Where is he? Please, let's apply wisdom. We're intelligent people here. We don't cry. We don't do those shit here. Let's crave. Let's use our brain to do
Now,
something.
Papa, Berekete gave them the money and they did the autopsy. And the pathologist is telling them that we can't give you until we can't give you the result until coroner inquest comes back. And it's only normal for them to go back to Berekete to say this is, this is my problem. I just, jeez.
realistic. See, first off, no, I want to make a case for Berekete, and I'll still say it again. Number one, I miss Muyiwa's ASMR voice. Papariano, you can't say we don't miss Muyiwa. You don't know how that man they speak, just one. I miss that ASMR voice. I'm needing back. Now, number two, let me make a case for Berekete quickly. Papariano, when he said that sarcastically, I don't know, maybe they don't kidnap Baba Mohbad. Aren't you looking at him trying to tell us that this man has not been doing what I tell him to do, what I've been bidding him? He's not even here as I when supposed to be here.
Josie, are you still there? I don't think you're speaking. Go on, Pra.
But when you look at that, you see that he even said at the time that I don't want money from the public. I would sponsor the DNA and the autopsy. That was the last day Baba went to Berekete. Me, I share that man's sentiments. If it doesn't come out and say, Baba has not been coming, Mohbad case is still active, very active. They are very conscious of whatever they do. If Berekete should come out today that I don't want...
Mohbad is the biggest case in Berekete table. Let's make that clear. And Mohbad is the biggest case Berekete has ever approached because he gave him many followers, many viewers, everything. Maybe more people to know him. I would have never known Berekete if not for Mohbad case. Let's make that clear.
I know Berekete before Mohbad's case, Papariano.
And so many other people, not just you. So many other people don't even know Berekete. There are so many of you even abroad right now who don't even know the Berekete. You don't even know him.
Me, I know Berekete before.
And even if you know him, you're not that close to him and see him like a very big problem solver. Well, tell me one big case Berekete has solved in this country before. One big case
No,
that he has
he's a
solved.
philanthropist though. I don't know about his justice.
Talking about human
So
rights
I know that
violation.
he's always they will always bring people to him.
Papariano, don't say that. I
He's a
can mention
philanthropist. He
five.
gives
I
money.
can mention 5 good cases
Please
where it
mention.
has solved in FCT.
Mention one. Let me check. Mention one.
There's this police officer. They shot the man in Buhari local government. I will remember this guy's name. They shot the police people shot the husband, and they want to bury the case. Berekete uprooted the matter in Buhari. That was in 2017.
Wait now, just wait now, please. The same year that the person was shot, you mean the police never made any arrest, never did anything until Berekete came into the case?
I said, now police officer shot the guy.
And that's what I'm saying now. So the policeman was not arrested until Berekete came into the case.
They buried. They don't want to pay compensation.
Explain what you mean by they want to.
Do you understand? They said it's an accidental shot or whatever. No compensation to the family.
The policeman was not arrested. Because I want to check the case right now to read it out to you. That case you're talking about, that Buhari, I want to read it out to you. Maybe you don't know. I don't like. You see, I like respect to be earned. I'm not just follow people.
Listen,
because you love somebody, just think things.
Listen, Papariano.
I don't do those things.
I saw.
Let's talk about that case. Mention that case. Let's talk about that case. I want to see what Berekete did in that case, whether he investigated. I want to see what
Papariano,
always challenge Berekete.
Papariano, relax. Relax.
Mention
Papariano,
one case.
sorry.
Right now. Mention one case Berekete has solved that you know.
Berekete has.
Papariano.
Okay, I will check my archive. But if you live in Abuja and you know FCT, you will know what Berekete has done.
Small case, all those small
Chairman,
cases.
while you are checking your archive, let me tell Papariano one thing about Berekete. Let me say something about Berekete, Papariano, that you might not really understand. You see, Berekete is a radio station. Is a media house, and the power of that media house is a philanthropist who feels like I want to give to the public from the aspect of my talking and from the aspect of my money and my influence in the public.
Somebody mentioned one case.
Listen, Papariano.
Mention one case. That will make me believe
so many cases, Papariano. So many cases.
Mr. Pra,
yes, I don't disagree with that. I don't disagree with you.
Show me one case Berekete solved bigger than Mohbad case in his entire life.
Mohbad's case is the biggest case on
so why is he playing with it?
I agree with you. He is not playing. That's why I'm making this case for him. Baba, I'm sorry, did let me just say
this is present in this case.
What I'm saying, Papariano,
Berekete is handling Mohbad case. Even an autopsy he has not done since more than 1.5 years. And is that why
Papariano,
why should use intelligence now?
Papariano, let us use intelligence here. Let us have a little bit of empathy with Berekete. Listen, Papariano. Yes, now.
He won't do anything.
Papariano, you come to me and I'm telling you I can help.
I just want to correct
and you
something.
are not allowing me to help a small boy that I want to lift up. That is
radio station.
His shoulders.
Mr. Pra, Berekete is not just a radio station, media house that you just called him. He's a United Nations human rights activist, so this is why he does a lot of cases that even the government cannot challenge him, because he works for United Nations. It's not like national, like Nigeria.
I agree with you.
Can I say? Okay. Can I say the reason why I came up?
I know. I agree with you, but that is the umbrella. All those human rights activism, it is under the umbrella. It is under the umbrella of what he is doing. He's under the umbrella of his radio station and all those things. You understand now?
Mr. Pra, 1 second, sorry.
Hold on.
Mr. Pra, sorry, can I just say the reason why I came up?
Let me correct something, ma'am. Let me correct something.
I will finish in a minute. So I'll finish in a minute.
Okay,
I just want to say I came up.
With a quick background. Berekete Family is a non-profit reality radio and television program focused on human rights. That's the right definition.
Berekete what? Berekete, what did you say?
Berekete Family is a non-profit reality radio and television program.
That is a Berekete family. That is that program, not him himself.
So
Berekete family,
the activism, the activism you're talking about, it is
different from human rights.
Mr. Berekete.
Hold on.
Exactly.
We have three things. Number one, you have Berekete family. That's one.
Yes.
Two, you have human rights TV and radio station. Okay, that hears Berekete family issues. Okay, then you have ordinary Ahmed Isa.
Yes, thank you, sir.
So these are three different people doing different things.
Sir.
Wait, just please wait. Give me one example of the things they do differently, please, Chairman.
That he does differently.
Mr. Berekete.
Just wait.
Sorry, I said Mr. Berekete.
You're gonna come in. Energy, Chairman, give me one thing which they do differently, these three persons.
Now, Berekete family is an NGO. It's about human empowerment, human capital development. Okay? Berekete family has purchased motor vehicles and given it freely to citizens of FCT that they are using it for business. Freely. Not 1,000 motor vehicle. They use it for Uber and stuff like that. Berekete family does that. There are so many homeless children in the IDP camp. Berekete sponsored Ushafa IDP camp. Berekete family is sponsoring them in Ushafa. So Berekete family is a conglomerate of different people putting resources together to help people, to emancipate people, to economically empower people in the FCT and environs. Okay? He has Berekete farms where they do all of those things in that regard. Then Berekete Human Rights TV and radio.
Wait, please wait. Berekete family. Now don't add the word Berekete to what you want to say. Just say Human Rights Radio and Television. Go on.
Yes, that's a radio station.
Oh my God.
A normal.
This is Chairman. Okay, this is an organization that is operated by one person and that is supported by so many individuals. Okay, this is a simple thing. I don't know why you're trying to separate something that is inseparable. How can Berekete family function without Berekete? Who is the brain behind the Berekete family? Hold on. Don't
mix these two together. Apparently, hold on.
Now tell me what Berekete family.
Berekete family is an NGO.
Just wait now. Tell me what Berekete family can do, which can be against the will of Berekete. Or tell me one thing they have done without the approval of Berekete, of Ahmed Musa.
Listen, hold on.
Can they act against the will of Ahmed Musa? Can they do that?
Of course, Ahmed Musa is the founder of the Berekete family. Are you with me? He's the founder or is one of the people.
Together. They don't try to separate what is inseparable. I see how he controls them when he's there. I see how he controls them. You bring them.
I'm not trying to separate them. Yeah. What I'm trying to tell you is that Berekete cannot just come outside. Berekete cannot come outside and tell you that Baba Mohbad.
When you come to TV, when you come to the stadium, when you come to the radio station, when you come to the radio station, when you come to the radio station to do anything, you have come to Human Rights TV and radio. That's where you came to.
When Baba Mohbad went there, his son had with the Berekete family or with Mohammed Musa.
Hold on. He went to Human Rights TV and radio to go and lodge a complaint on air.
He didn't go to the foundation. It is
when they now hear your view and they see merit in what you have presented, they can then, if they want to take it up, transfer you to Berekete family that has lawyers, that has professionals to take on to that assignment.
You are misunderstanding this family, please.
I'm not misunderstanding. You can come to this. Listen. You can present a matter at the radio station.
Who are the people operating in Berekete family? When Mohbad got there, who are the people there that were listening to him and ready to help? I know this.
You see,
that's one function in the family.
Paparano. Don't let us go too far. You are right, 100%. Berekete does not handle Mohbad case with honesty, 100%.
Sorry, can I quickly say this because I gotta
call a
go.
spade a
Sorry,
spade.
Mr. Tama.
Tama, please, before you go, let this do come. Go on. I just
Yeah.
want to
I just
defend
wanted
Berekete. I
to.
want to see how far they can do that. Go on.
Yeah. Yes, I'm here for that. If you remember, when Baba went to Abuja, the first time he was removed by the gang led by Lagata, they claimed he was kidnapped because Abuja was more dangerous than Lagos. So they removed Baba from Abuja and they dumped him back in that house where he did that interview where he said Mohbad had never given him a penny. So that was the first time they removed Baba from Abuja. The second time they removed Baba from Abuja again. The first time they removed him, Berekete had managed to summon the IG. The IG and the officers that were responsible for that time that Mohbad did the petition and they didn't attend to it. All the police officers were there. But because Baba had been removed and it took Berekete coming to the studio and finding out that, Baba is not there. Second time, they removed Baba again, claiming Baba had high blood pressure and he had to go and see his own doctor. Now, Mohbad is Baba Mohbad is someone that his son wasn't allowed to look after him by Wumi. So he would have gotten better treatment in Abuja. But they removed him again, claiming he had high blood pressure. Someone that's got high blood pressure that is that extreme, you don't put them on a plane because it can be fatal. But then that was the second removal. Third time, they said, I think this is when Mr. Chairman was there as well. They said Baba had to go to Lagos for the weekend to do the DNA blah, blah, blah thing. I think I'm not sure, maybe this was May or July. So that was the third time they removed Baba from Abuja. Now, if you remember the last time Berekete made a call to Baba's family when he spoke about last man standing, I want people to remember what Berekete said, when are you coming back? That is a pregnant question, but people were more focused on the last man standing. He said to him, when are you coming back? Now, this is the guy giving them the fourth chance. He cannot put a rope on the neck, because this man vowed with his life, with his children's life, that he can solve this case. But they have to come to him. So if you can look for that, I know you keep records and stuff. If you can play that phone call again, he asked them, when are you coming back? And Mr. Gurexi started waffling.
Interject you there, please. Hold it.
Yeah, he started waffling that, after the DNA, we haven't done the DNA. We're waiting for this and that and that. So until they go back to Berekete, it cannot do nothing. Thank you, Mr. Z. You can go now.
Okay, thank you so much. You see, thank you so much. You see, my opinion and Chairman, I'm gonna focus on you on this. You see, my opinion on Berekete issue. You see, somebody just said Berekete is not serious on this case. I'm going to totally agree with that person. As an entity, a foundation that goes about to fight for people, for privileged people, to be honest, Berekete don't need Baba Mohbad's permission if he's serious to get into this case. He has all he take. Register, his foundation is register home and abroad under UN, under Red Cross. He has all the power, the ability to even go all the way to bring international lawyer into this case. But he doesn't want to do it. So if we are going to push it to Baba Mohbad, Baba Mohbad don't give him permission to do it. No, he's an entity. If truly his foundation is set up to fight for the privileged people in the society, he don't need anybody's permission to get into this case. Period. So there is no any excuse for Berekete in this case. Either Baba Mohbad is not giving him the opportunity. No, like every other person, African TV has been in this case. Baba Mohbad has tried to push him out. He's still there. Ada Universe has been in this case. They tried to push him out. He's still there. Yomi now is here. Being in this case, they are trying everything to push him out. He's still there. So as an entity that is a freedom fighter for people, you don't work with anybody. So listen, Berekete is not serious. He came into this case to get the follower he needed in the initial stage. He got it and he walked away from it. So don't blame Baba for it.
At some point, Baba even said, no, you can blame them, but all of them have different faults. They all have different faults. Baba is not a saint either. But the thing is this, right? Berekete, to some point, very quick, when he even said that, well, I'm going to investigate all of them. Even if Mohbad is found guilty, Baba will go to jail. Berekete said so. So is it proving that right now? That's a puppet.
Baba, Papariano, what if he is still doing it? What if that is exactly what he is going through now? None
Stop
of us
saying what
have
if,
an
and that is
headway.
the hopelessness. If he's in this case, it will be obvious. He has no lawyer in this case. He never been to the inquest. The evidence that is coming out right now is not even working with it. There's no connection. There's nothing. If he is still there, they let every other person, let them go in silence. For more than 1.5 years, it's not even in wherever which direction. Look at the DNA case. I was even thinking it was going to help. Okay, he never helped. Nothing.
He has never said he left. He has never said he left.
If this man really wanted to help, he should help that man solve his problem. Baba Mohbad had problem and went to him. He should ask, what are the areas in which you have been affected? How they want to violate your right? They want to cheat you.
Papariano, you don't know what has gone wrong between these two parties.
So Baba, they should explain to the public. They owe us an explanation, both of them. They do so.
That is why Berekete must come out to state it, the matter. That's why I said he's not 100% honest in this matter, Chairman.
Berekete is honest. Chairman, I've done autopsy 1.5 years. Has he done autopsy on this case?
Mr. Arotimi,
Chairman, has Berekete done his own as a foundation that's interested in this case, that has evidence? What evidence of Berekete have today? If government said tomorrow now they want to prosecute this case,
no,
what evidence of Berekete have in his hand?
As Berekete entered into the case officially.
Oh my goodness! See what?
For how long, Chairman?
No, you said to do autopsy. You said to do autopsy. You have to be in the case before you can be permitted to go and do autopsy.
Okay, Chairman, hold on. Let me take you for this. Let me take you let me come in a little, Chairman. Now,
there's not in this case.
The first time Baba, he was not in the first time Baba went to Berekete. Berekete came to Lagos and spent a whole 1 week, and he told us.
Yes, he did his own investigation.
Just wait. Someone that is not in this case could travel to Lagos. He left Abuja and went to Lagos and spent a whole 1 week investigating a case that is not into. Right?
When I mean into the cases, as he applied to the courts, as he applied to the corona to be part of the case.
You should tell him to do so. It's a foundation. You should know what to do.
That's
what we should find out. That is what we should find out.
Don't find out. You should expect him to know.
He was told
on his life many times. People called and advised him. People called from US all over the world
autopsy
and advised
to finish.
He was told
to wait. If you
just hold on,
remember,
please.
When government finished, why didn't he do his own? June, government has finished. Why did he do his own?
They started January. That was January. They told him to wait 10 weeks. He said they will give him 12 weeks.
Can you give me audience small? Please, do the draw, please. Do the draw. Can you give me audience, please? Now,
Go ahead.
Baba went. Berekete bragged to us. He's a billionaire. He doesn't need anybody's contribution to do autopsy for Mohbad. He has a team of lawyers. Hold on,
he's a billionaire. You know.
Thank you. Yes, he doesn't need anybody's contribution to, and he raised our hope. We all left TikTok, let our platform, everybody, begin to air Berekete on your platform. In the morning, we'll listen to him. the day he didn't even talk about Mohbad, will be on his live show just to feel that he wants to talk about Mohbad. Now, he told us right there, he called a lawyer, a lawyer. He said he has a son, and he put a cross ahead to that son. All this is to raise our hope. If there's a fallout, the onus is on him to still come back to the public and state it. Not that you perpetually keeping quiet or mute. I mean, people see you as a man of integrity. And we have that hope that he's going to do something good for justice for Mohbad. But he dashed our hope. If not the fact that the TikTok people are the one pushing this matter to this day, maybe Mohbad will have been forgotten by now. But because, okay, when you even talk about it, you could listen to people dragging him on TikTok. He said it on his life. People reported to us, people are dragging. He said, I know those are dragging me. We were dragging him for good because we saw that he wasn't doing the right thing. He's an activist, fine. We are not disputing that. But on justice for Mohbad, this is the biggest case in Nigeria as a whole. Let's call a spade a spade. Nobody, this case is delicate. We know it's delicate. We know how big this case is. Okay, we trusted you. Eventually, everybody was shouting, Baba should go Berekete. Eventually went there. We say, okay, he's not in Lagos. He will not take anything. He told us he's taking Baba to IG to submit petition. How far? Any good news coming down from that Nazareth? Nothing. They put us on a scale and they are measuring the public. You called a PR police in Lagos. They told you that their hands are off it. The case is police, or police say their hands. The case is state government. What have you done thereafter? Autopsy, you said you could do. You have money to spend. Is it the one that dropped the money? Nobody knew. We don't even know what is going on. And you want us to still be believing that he's working on that G? Come on now. We are mature than this. To be talking
He has
about
not
this.
started.
Mr. Rotimi,
He has not started because he's not been
can
given
I ask you one
permission.
question, Mr. Rotimi? Can I ask you one question?
Go
Just
ahead.
one question.
Ask me, bro.
Now, can we just because of the fact that Berekete have helped people in the past, cut him some slack, and then ask Baba Mohbad that what transpired between you and Berekete? If Baba Mohbad can help us with that, so just cut him some slack because of people he has helped.
Let me answer you quickly. I lived in Abuja. What all those things you are saying Berekete do, I can tell you the history of Berekete before he built that radio station, when he was even using the other radio station. The problem he had, I can still tell you the whole story. I've been in Abuja for 20-something years, brother. So I didn't just go to Abuja yesterday. For me to be in Abuja for 20-something years, you should know I built a house in Abuja that I lived. So I've been in Abuja for over 20 years of my life. So nobody can be telling me the story of Berekete that I don't know. He has been helping people, but I'm still telling you that this is the biggest case he has handled in his life. And I said something there, Paparano, that is either this case bring him down or raise him up the more. A lot of us today, not that we don't believe he can do something.
Rotimi, can
going on?
Can I step in a little bit? You just mentioned something. This case of Mohbad, either bring him down, he raised him up. And this case can go both ways for him. And chances of this case bringing him down is high than bringing him up. He has gone to Lagos and he has investigated. Okay, he knows the baggage that comes with him fighting for justice for Mohbad. Okay, and I strongly believe the baggage that comes with it will mess up his entity that he has built for years. And he decided to push the blame to Baba Mohbad. Okay, he knows the danger that comes him picking up this fight as an entity. You understand? In a country called Nigeria. And that's the reason why he stylishly, take a step back and push everything to Baba Mohbad. That is what I'm saying. You already know what happened to Bomba. You already know the danger that comes with it. So, Rotimi, you said it right, and it's 100% right.
Like Mr. Chairman said, the case has not officially been opened by him because they keep giving him different excuses. Oh, wait for the private autopsy to be done. Or we need to go and do the DNA. Or we want to go and do this and that. Same excuses they've been giving to you people on TikTok is the same excuse they've been giving it to him. And the guy tried to abdicate himself by making a public phone call to one of the people closest to Baba to say, when are you bringing Baba back? Like I said, that is a pregnant question statement. When are you bringing Baba so we can start? And they said, oh, we're waiting for the inquest, for the DNA. They said they were waiting for DNA. I think they went for this DNA in May or June.
Didi.
I think we should cut Berekete some slack because of people he has.
No, Miss Susie, remember this is like a state. Remember, wait, Miss Susie, remember this is a state versus accused case. So if Baba is not in this case at all. So when you approach a human rights organization to help you, you're going to them to say, help me, I'm being denied my rights. I mean, justice is being truncated. So if you have to physically go there, so there's nothing for Berekete cannot step into this murder case because Baba Mohbad is not a party.
Madam,
so that's what you trying to understand.
Did it Drew? Is it the same Baba Mohbad that said that they should come and meet him now? Is it the same Baba Mohbad that said today that he's expecting them to come and meet him now? You want Berekete?
Expecting? No, that's Baba saying that he's just saying to people.
I think let's try to find out something first. Do you understand Yoruba?
I do, yeah.
Okay. When Baba said, I don't know that public interest cannot surpass his interest in this Mohbad case, what does he mean by that?
Baba is saying it from a sentimental point of view that maybe, oh, I'm the one that lost my child, so you cannot feel this more than me. But when it comes to taking action, that's a different ballgame entirely. Because people can decide to put.
Do you think it's right by saying so?
That's not right. I mean, Baba has also come out to say the private autopsy we done, they said is only going to be opened at the inquest. That's wrong. That's not how it's done.
That's also right.
That is wrong. Because when you ask for a private autopsy, see, when you request for a private autopsy, that's like you requesting for a second opinion. You're saying I'm saying to you, the report you gave me, I'm not happy with it. I'm going to go and do my own. And then the court gives you permission. So you're going to do yours. And then you and your lawyer, you go through it. And then you now go to court to challenge it. Yeah, so when they tell you again that we can't open it till we get to court, that is another lie. And if you look back, baby, it's just different lies all the time.
They do, yeah, but I'm bad.
Like, okay, look at the DNA. See, look at the DNA case now. If they go, if they push for high court and they do criminal DNA, Wunmi will be subpoenaed. But legal team decided we want a civil DNA, and then again they could have served a lawyer directly, which is done, but they decided to go for substituted means, which means they want to hand deliver it to Wunmi. Why can't they just give this thing to a lawyer rather, who has an office, who has a premise? But no, they wanted to give it to Wunmi, which was why the case dragged on for this long as well. So there's so many things in these cases where you know that they're not, they're just wasting people's time.
Okay, yeah,
how could you have the choice? They could have just mailed it to the lawyer. But no, we want to give it to Wunmi by hand. We're not here for games.
Thank you, sir.
I mean, it's always one ridiculous thing or the other. Look at the case with Yomi as well. They were the one that said to Yomi, go to this house. He went there. Oh, it's a general's daughter's house. Now he's come back to them to say, oh, there's a CCTV overlooking Mohbad's house, house A. They come out to say we couldn't find house A. Yomi gave us the wrong address. You were the one that gave Yomi that address the first time round. So why are you now not finding that same address? And Aduke showed us on video, this is Mohbad's house. House A is directly beside Mohbad's house, separated by one building, and they couldn't find it. Again, you know, and then when you now think about, okay, oh, the nurse that was going to Kwanti to sign weekly, oh, we couldn't find the nurse. So it's always one story after the other.
People are
and I don't know, maybe they are blowing something into the hair.
When it comes to that nurse, people are holding Lynch responsible. I don't know why.
No, but see, it was just, no, you know why? Because every time they see you doing something right, they try and muffle you and try and get people to attack you so you can go off the case. And they've done it to so many people, not just her. They did it to Aries. Look at when Aries was going around to say, I want Wumi to sign this thing. They told them to block Aries.
Me, I want to.
They came up with stories upon stories on Aries, you know, lies. So anybody that wants to help this case, they'll find something to block you and drag you and malign you.
Me, I want to advocate for something, and that this is it here. Let us know the kind of justice they want to give us. Let us collect it first, and then ask for our own. If they want to put this whole thing on the nurse, let them just do it, and let us just see the end of their game, and then let us pick up our own game from there. At this point, okay, Baba, what is the next? Charge the nurse and let us just get the justice and move on. Maybe then they will go back and we can see a snippet of any other thing that we can use.
To give them,
Making
it will be too late. Once you agree to their game, it is over.
Hey, but are you seeing
this
a
is
light
already
at the end
almost
of the tunnel
years.
of this thing, of this whole thing, Papariano? Generally, are you seeing a light at the end of the tunnel?
Once you agree to
we are feeling
you're gonna charge prime boy, nurse, take them to prison, and it's gonna take like 2 years for the court case to finish.
Yeah.
What are you gonna be doing then?
Now, this
You're
is it.
gonna be dragging them again when they take nurse and suspending. Nobody will take you seriously because the investigation is over.
This is the.
Can I say something,
Baba,
please?
just 1 minute, please. Quincy, can you hold on a little?
Yeah. No
Bro, let me respond to you. Sorry, man. This is the thing here, right? I'm glad we are here. We are where we are today on the 3 seconds video. This case will have settled if the 3 seconds video is not in the public domain. We will not have been dragged to the extent to accept whatever they were bringing to us. But we all have analyzed the nurse prime boy. 2 plus 2, it does not add up. Now, police or the family is afraid to do forensic on their phone. 2, the now 10-minute video, according to Adura, that exists on that phone is what we are asking police to look into. Adura have ascertained and he has asserted that that video exists and is in that phone. It means he has watched the video, he has full knowledge of the video, and he has mentioned those who are in that video. And he did this openly to the whole world. Not that he did it on his IG post that we say they hack his account. No. He sat down in a conference hall and agreed that that video exists.
To me, I have to say something. I know you're overly excited. 1 second, please.
Hold on, please.
1 second.
Richie,
like that video part,
I am waiting for my hope to be dashed out to see the full video first before I can relent from saying this. The only evidence that have made sense to us on justice for Mohbad is for Damola to said Wunmi push Mohbad down staircase, he broke his head, and police say he bled profusely. That made sense.
Okay, what if
But
Damola
that
come
he
out to
bled
tell you that?
profusely from the show to the house, it does not make sense, brother.
Tama, what if Damola
Okay,
come to tell you
let me
that?
say
What if
something.
Damola come to
Pra,
tell you
what Pra
that
said.
all this thing I did was just a prank? I was obviously pranking your uncle.
Then they will go in jail. They will go and talk about that prank in jail.
Oh,
Pra,
no,
Pra,
it
you don't
doesn't
have
work
to.
like
You
that.
don't have to put words into Damola's mouth because he has to say what he wants to say at the court. So don't let us give him.
No.
He can
You have to
say
play
it.
criminally. Give him. Let us give him.
Give
No
him.
matter what
Exactly.
Damola says,
Thank you.
Exactly.
no matter what
Let him
Damola
say
says,
it
right? No
briefly.
matter what Damola says, right? There's only one thing for sure. Damola, you have spoken, okay? But don't worry, we have got a lead from what you said. We want to investigate the 3 seconds video. No worry, it was a joke, right? No problem.
Okay.
Now let's do the
And
joke.
again,
Let's continue
and
the joke.
again,
When did the video get to your phone? When did it get to that? When did that get to that?
and again, I want to say it will be very difficult for them to sentence the nurse and say it is because of medical failure that Mohbad died. Because if they have to go that route, they will have to explain to us if it is because of medical mistakes. Why would they now destroy all the cameras and CCTV in the house?
I think you're jumping this thing together. It's nice. It's nice. It's a lot of questions, but let's stay on this the 3 seconds video. What do you mean? You know, this is me. I'm trying to play devil's advocate here, right? If Damola tends to turn and okay. Anyway, put it this way. First, Nadira tried to mention something about the video, and when he was talking to Yomi, he said the full video exists, but not on his phone, but rather on the phone with Damola, right? This is what he said. We need to be careful about that statement. Okay?
Yeah.
That means he pushed. Listen, that means he pushed that the ownership, the current ownership of the video evidence lies with Damola's phone.
But that means he has also watched the video, right? Richard?
No, listen.
No, simple question.
Listen, he has watched it because without watching it, he wouldn't be saying. It won't be so assertive.
He extracted 3 seconds of it. So the full video exists. He extracted 3 seconds of it.
3 seconds that
and covered it up. He's the one who put that baby in front of it.
3 seconds that portrays violence.
Because something is hidden there. I'm telling you, that's
exactly.
what they put that baby.
No, you're absolutely right. But what I'm trying to say here is let's just play.
Evidence. In fact, that covering alone is tampering with evidence. I swear.
That baby wey dem take cover, you know, see wetin that baby dey do. He dey laugh. He dey laugh. LOL. Na that baby dey do LOL.
No, listen.
You do and watch it. Go and see.
Covering evidence.
What I'm trying to say here is, first thing, we're talking about iCloud here, right? That's what he said. This is how the video get into the phone with Damola. That means he himself have full access to that video. Right? Because he's saying that Damola used it. One minute, please. He's saying Damola impersonated him. Right? That means Damola somehow get hold of his TikTok, whatever account, right? To chat Yomi. And I like the fact Yomi is staying where he is. According to Yomi, he doesn't give a damn. He's being chatted by Adura, right? Which is good. Yomi is staying on that lane. But now, Adura came and tried to exonerate himself somehow. That, okay, Adura hacked, which is not a station, it's not a case of act, because it's an iCloud thing. Because he said the rest of that video existed. He says it's not with me, it's on the phone. And even that means he already wrote himself, it's on the phone with Damola. This is the question. So which means The police.
Richie, I don't know
One
the devil
second.
advocate. You are not telling me
Listen.
the devil advocate you are playing now. Tell
Listen,
me, I want to hear your devil advocate.
Listen. Listen. Whenever you make an
Let him land. He's
accusation,
building it up. He's building it up.
exactly. Whenever you try to get too much emotion about this thing, let's look at the way they can actually say, listen, want to turn this thing around. Now, Damola has that video, and we want to believe, right? The police already have access to that video because they have the phone with them. This is where I'm coming from. They have the phone with them. And in other words, if they turn around, say, oh, we didn't find that evidence on Damola's phone. If the police turn around, we couldn't see the 10 minutes video on Damola's phone. Then that goes back to Adura. What have you done? Have you deleted the video via your iCloud before you remove Damola's phone? Are you getting the point? It's a case. It's a very delicate case. But one thing that's certain, which police should follow up, they've given the police a lead, right, to actually drill both Damola and Adura. I'm talking about thorough questioning. You know what it means? But none of them have been subjected to proper questioning by the police, right? Thorough. I don't know how much Damola has been with the police, but Adura has never been through that thorough questioning. So this hastiness going to the court to find a case of something, it could then turn around. The police need to do what we've been asking for, a thorough investigation about telephone, forensic about telephone, about all the necessary people, the closest associate of Mohbad. That's including his dad, his mom, his sister, his wife, sisters, aunties, and all that. They need to establish the telephone convo that ensued maybe a week before Mohbad died and a week after he died. All those things needs to be on the table of the police, and they have every right to do that. So then again, it's coming back to the police, asking them to do their due diligence. So I'll make my case.
That's why I was saying something to Other Universe that time, that the only place they can spread their tentacles now, or if they want to approach this case in another dimension, is to have a way to compel the police to now start forensics analysis on all the players, on all their phones, their account and all. Because that's the only place I think we have not really touched. If we can really bombard them from that aspect, and if there is a legal procedure to pick up the police or to engage the police to do the needful about the forensics, I think there is something around that end.
So, Rotimi, I think if you want to say it, continue.
Yeah, Richie. And now, what your conclusion is? They should do digital forensic for these people, and it's a good one. It's a good one. But
very, very important. Very important.
It's a good one. It's important. But this is almost 2 years now, brother. You see, why is so funny in this case? However, I support where evidence is coming out. People look and see what is he saying, and for me, I don't want us to analyze irrelevance. But when you face where you can get evidence from and drag those involved on this matter, you get justice on time. But what they are trying to let us do all this while is to parabolate, to go here. Now, let me quickly chip in this. What is going on presently between Tuf Baba and Annie? The media, immediately Tuf Baba agreed that they are separating. The media went and brought out old videos of Two-Face and Annie, where Annie was saying, a verse, no, that I will scatter everything now, that Two-Face is going abroad because he has one. You see, they are manipulating everybody And this is what they did in Justice for Mohbad, distracting us from the real matter. The lady is in rehab. She's not out to talk. Someone who is going through rehabilitation is at rehab, but people are bringing out old video just to malign Two-Face, just to make one party look like is the cause or whatsoever. But if you are not intelligent enough,
they are getting views from it. I'm trying to.
Thank you, Papa Anu. So the issue is we all need to face the real matter, which is the digital forensic you just mentioned. If every one of us put our voices together now, and both Baba team, Wunmi's team, the real Justice for Mohbad, I say no, we want digital forensic police. Let us write petition to that. Both CCTV, both their phones and everything.
Thank you.
And use if it's African TV or what I call Yomi Foundation to push it out to police. Petition them that we want DJ. If we put this voice together and we advocate for this, police will be compelled to do it. I watched a video yesterday.
As African, African TV put up any petition like that forward?
No, I think what I heard Yomi say yesterday on the digital forensic, Operano.
No, I mean African TV so to put up anything.
Any petition? Yeah, because I'm not aware yet because what I heard Yomi say yesterday.
Lady Iris mentioned about was last week that they have the telephone logs, and I remember I was trying to ask, what's the definition of that logs? Does it contain the data? You know, I was asking that question. Maybe they didn't get the technical aspect I was trying to drive at.
It's one thing to have telephone logs, it's another thing to have their data, the audios.
Thank you. That's how I was trying to ask those questions.
You cannot even get that until you get to the company. You cannot get that. You
exactly.
Can't get it.
And as part of national security in Nigeria, those data existed. Believe me. It depends on how far the police want to take this case. It depends on the level. Those data can be extracted digitally. Yeah, because all the telephone company in Nigeria are answerable to the security system of those data, which means if any government official, Nigeria Security Service said, listen, MTN, I want the data call log, right? Call logs may include the data on this specific phone. And MTN are liable, answerable to the call of that security service of Nigeria. So the police can do all those things and get those things out. Yeah, this is what I'm saying, that those digital forensic is quite crucial for this. This is why I'm saying the good thing coming out of this saga of video, 3 seconds video, is asking the police to do the due diligence and go after that route and do a proper investigation on all the people that is involved. Thank you.
If we are looking at this, I'm looking at this case I look at it from an end that, why are all these people behaving like this? If there is someone, if there is not, if it doesn't have someone that is giving them this kind of confidence, I don't know, because I was expecting the president of our country to have come out there. Why are you, my people, running that case? IG, take over that case and make sure this thing happen. You understand now, normal thing where they sub for. Everybody is now doing as if maybe the guy just died naturally. I don't know. I'm starting to look at the thing is now starting to look as if Mohbad just died naturally. All these people are just trying to confuse the public, or it is the political agenda to just make us not focus on political realities of the country, and we are just swayed by Mohbad's issue. But at the end of the day, you still look at it that normal. Táwọn ọlọ́pàá kan tiẹ̀ mọ̀ fẹ́ máa fi wá ṣeré ni. Are these people just feeling?
Has joined. Omowumi also.
Who has joined?
Yabo Omowumi. I don't know if it's their number. If they are the one.
She ain't sure one. They monitor them. Crazy.
That's interesting.
Don't get power.
Can I ask you a question? Now, I'm going to go back to the issue of the nurse. What of if this nurse in question is a ghost nurse and the police is trying to work with these people in Mohbad's house to present us a market woman at the end of the day and say this is the nurse? Now,
Everybody tap. Let's tap on the screen. Everybody please keep tapping on the screen. Let's coordinate. Go on.
Now, can we, the public, demand for the mug shot of this nurse? Can we?
Don't forget that it's the duty of the police to protect everybody, including
Exactly. The law allows the police to actually protect the identity of the
You may be a threat. You may be a threat to another citizen.
But it's even simple, Paparano. The mother has already been identified in the society, including the father. And no matter how you are, you have neighbors, and people know you. And thank God media have gone to interview the mother maybe 1 or 2 times. The mother has spoken. The majority of the public might not have seen her. Prime Boy have seen the nurse because they used to be at Panti together to sign in according to Prime Boy. So there will be witnesses against the police if they present someone else. I find it funny that the nurse is not the first person to come to the coroner inquest. For me, it's the main reason. I've said it before. I don't trust that inquest 1 minute. Because if you say, this is the nurse who came in to inject Mohbad, the first person that's supposed to be arraigned before coroner inquest is the nurse. It's supposed to be the word of the nurse or the word of the people in the house against the nurse. But the table turned around. You tag the nurse as a suspect, a prime suspect, alongside other 2 prime suspects. You brought in 2 prime suspects, but you are putting the nurse somewhere else. What is going on? So I think there's a lot of things going on in the surrounding that nurse matter. Your guess is as my guess. We don't know what it is.
If you go by the story of the nurse, the police have every right to protect the identity of the nurse.
Even before the court.
Yeah. Yes.
No.
Listen, inquest is different from court, right?
Inquest is a subset of a court, brother.
I know. I'm just saying.
So,
if the nurse wants to wear a masquerade, a mask,
Richie,
he's allowed to.
Richie, I disagree with you on that.
Okay.
If the police cannot protect Prime Boy that is in the same condition with a nurse, why is the nurse own special?
That's a good question.
Susan.
Yes, sir.
Did the police tell you they are protecting the nurse? Where did you get that from? They're protecting the nurse?
No.
That's
why I say Richie. Richie says
bailed to her family. Right? So if you are saying that they should bring the nurse, who are you telling? Is it the family or the police? Who?
Paparano, I think for me, the court will have even requested for the nurse
to bring to you.
The court or the coroner inquest will have first and foremost, because they were trying to know the dead at Mohbad. The people that the police tagged as prime suspects have been kept behind. We are not telling family to come and be rojo for us and be telling us about placenta, short nika or agbada that where they did that is torn. You know, all form of stories that doesn't add up. But you kept the people you call prime suspects behind. And you say, yeah, you guys go forward. Baba, come and talk. Wunmi, come and talk. I mean, if you know that, okay, this guy died or he died, you want to know what killed him. The first people, you work with the police report first. The preliminary report, police gave the word. That's why the court or the coroner ought to have requested for. It's the suspect that will come first. But
Yeah.
it's the other way around.
No, Mr. Rotimi, remember you said that if they call her, then she will now say a story. Then the people in the house will now corroborate it, or or put up a defense. Yeah.
Yes.
So, but the thing is, if she says she's not the one, it's not it's a technical question that requires lab results. Hence reason, I think when they finished speaking to Prime Boy at the inquest, and then they spoke to, after speaking to Prime Boy, what the coroner said was, for the nurse to come, it needs lab reports. So once the autopsy is done and the result is presented, then the nurse will be called to come and say, okay, we found this in the blood. How did it get there? You were the nurse. So now, the government finished their private autopsy, after like 5 months or so. Then the family decided they wanted to do their own. So until the family reads their autopsy, then they will call the nurse. So I think they're following that schedule.
Didi.
That is provided if the autopsy that is coming in is conclusive at this point.
You see, Didi, you remember the government's autopsy has exonerated the nurse, right? You know that, right?
Yeah, I think they said inconclusive.
Yes. So
But I didn't know he exonerated her or not. I'm
Yeah,
not.
Susan. I don't know why you guys continue to say that the autopsy exonerated her. Autopsy did not exonerated her confession. Just that the conditions for which autopsy fails to provide response or answer to what killed Mohbad is a natural condition that the body is decomposed. But the question is nurse, if confronted to them, can nurse establish that she never treated Mohbad? As long as nurse is responding in court that I went there, did you meet him alive? Yes. Did you injected him? Yes. After the injection, what happened to him?
You see,
why didn't you advise him to go to the hospital? Why did you injected him there? And when you injected him, why did you run out? Did you run out at any point? Yes. Did he convulse? Yes.
Papariano, and it is now based on the government investigation and based on the autopsy in the Western world here. If the nurse have a good lawyer and they go to trial on this case, she's going to walk away free. Because the government has not put effort in their investigation.
You try to defend. Let's say you're the lawyer of the nurse. Try to defend her.
Yeah. To have tangible something to go to trial on her. What do they have as a proof?
Susan, now we're in court. Try to defend the nurse. Let's see how far you can do.
So I'm asking you now, what are the proof? May say the nurse can decide to go to court. Oh no, the lawyer will say, hey, my client was forced to say what she said. That is not what happened. And the nurse decided to say, hey, I went there, I was called to come and do a cleanup. I was called to come and do a stitches because Mohbad was already dead before I got there. What I said in my report, I said it out of fear.
Dead? You mean dead?
Yes.
Now, thank you very much. Now you are talking. If the nurse, says that when she go to Mohbad house, Mohbad was dead, right? Now they will open a new investigation because now, just because the nurse says so does not mean they will automatically arrest everybody. No, then they will have to adjourn the case because the judge will say, this case is incompleted. It's incomplete. Please, we want to have full understanding of this case because they rely on police investigation. Don't forget. So the prosecution team, they will have to like say, okay, they will have to remand the nurse. The police want you to come back. They will remand the nurse, and when they remand the nurse, they will not ask the nurse, when you came, I was Mohbad. And now that is the only thing that can be said by that nurse to save that nurse. But if the nurse doesn't say so, whatever the nurse says, she goes down. If the nurse comes in Mohbad died before.
Sorry, or the time of the day of death as well, because officially they said it was Tuesday, but all evidence so far points to Monday. But that aside, I wanted to remind people, I think a week after the private autopsy was done, Mohbad's mom, in one of the interviews she did, she was doing something like, their private autopsy came up inconclusive as well. And then that same time, Team Wumi was jubilating that, it's inconclusive. But then the story just died down. So I think this is why they keep lying to the public that it can only be opened at the inquest, because they don't know how to break that news. And when you remember that Odumosu saga, where one of the spokespersons said, the body decomposed, maybe 40%, inconclusive, blah, blah, blah. So I think they're just trying to filter that information to public, but they don't know how to do it. They don't know how to break it to people that.
Yeah, exactly. Don't forget that many women fans, they were the ones saying then I was condemning them. They said it has come out inconclusive.
Yeah.
Maybe
it has come out, yeah.
Maybe our lawyer told them, because I'm telling you, we should be holding
No, they have to tell them.
Go and
they
check
have to.
We are
when the government, Mr. Paparino, if you remember, when the government autopsy came out, they put it out in public. It was inconclusive.
Don't be too polite, Paparino.
The legal team, the legal team requested it be taken to court to be interpreted. So their own autopsy has been held since a week after it was done, and it was given to them. Because when you pay for something, it comes to you first, and then you look at it, and then it's not a sealed document, So, and usually, like when private autopsy is done, it's just to say, I want a second opinion so I can get closure, It's not like they're going to take you to court and say, no, this is our own that you should accept. The government is not going to accept that, the other report triumphs over their one. So it's just something for them to keep personally, for closure, to know that, okay, this is what. And usually when private autopsy is requested worldwide, I don't know about Nigeria, then the government says you can go and bury the body. After the private autopsy, after samples have been taken for a private autopsy, then they tell them you can go and bury the body.
No, if you are saying that if there's a dispute, say for example the private autopsy done comes out to be completely different or maybe slightly different to what the government have done, you are saying the court will not admit that. Is that what you're saying?
Pardon?
You are saying the court will still go by the one done by the government.
I think why, because this autopsy, a coroner's is just to find out the cause of death. Yeah. So the government have done theirs inconclusive.
Yeah.
You go and get your own expert witness to come and say, no, this is not the case and stuff.
Exactly. That's the whole purpose of doing a private autopsy. They're trying to prove. And they come back. If they come back, hang on a minute. If they come back to the government, to the table, that listen, what you said is completely different from what we found.
That's gonna be another case, but not an inquest. No, so it's not an inquest. That's gonna be the family taking the government to court all over again, but it's not going to be part of the inquest. It's not going to be part of the criminal proceeding. So it's going to be totally separate.
When you say it's going to be part of criminal proceeding, but it takes a different dimension. It's fair to say that, because if it proves different, if there's a conflict from what the government has presented, they have every right to reconsider the family plea.
Yeah, then they file another case, but that's not going to disturb the other case going on. So they can file a case for maybe miscarriage of justice or something like that, because remember this case that is still state versus accused. Remember that. And this is where the human rights section comes in, where Baba can again say, oh, I've been denied justice. And so that's like a totally different case from this one going on in court. Because the case is just prosecutor, defendant.
In that case,
the government
why would the inquest or the court, why are they waiting for the autopsy report from the private autopsy report? Why are they waiting then?
Pardon?
Why are they waiting for this private autopsy report?
No, I think there was just a stay of execution because of that. Is it the other universe issue?
Okay.
Before the stay of the proceeding, why were they waiting?
Exactly.
No, they weren't. No, see, no. When they did the inquest.
Do you know when the last inquest was? September. Until further notice, they never gave us when the next one will come.
No, because they are doing all this other universe stuff. That's why. Remember on the day that the day of the last inquest, when Baba's legal team requested for like they said they wanted inconclusive whatever. There was a toxicology. There was was it toxicology or something? There was someone present, pathologist present there, whom Dr. Sanshitu interviewed. So
would you agree with they said, if they don't bring the result, inquest will not end?
Pardon?
They don't bring the private autopsy result, inquest will not end.
No, ideally, inquest should have closed, and I think the DPP coming out then to say they've established 3 facts means inquest is closed.
Established 3 facts.
No. There was an article about the DPP as well, whereby they said they did a meeting. They were going to do a meeting with EFCC, with the police, with all of that. So I think they've taken over the case. I will go and read that article again, but I think they have taken over the case and inquest is closed. I think they have.
No.
I think they have.
What they said is...
I will look for that article. It was around September or October when they came out and said they're going to have a meeting. I'm trying to remember.
Yeah, what they said was that because of the stalling of the case, that they were going to move on with the prosecution of the case, and that they said that the family, they were waiting for the autopsy report from the family, that it has been submitted to them. That is, you see, Mohbad, they are playing games. I'm telling you.
Okay, sorry, you said
playing games. Yes.
Sorry, make me understand that statement again. You said they want to move on with the prosecution of the case.
Waiting for the autopsy report, and that right now is ready. Okay, so they want to move on with the prosecution of the case.
Did they say they want to move on or they are moving on?
When you say there's no difference. We cannot.
No. If you say they want to move on,
Didru is relative. No, the bottom line is they're waiting for something.
No. If see, you know what? Because the DPP can take over the inquest anytime. That's why I wanted to be specific. Did they say they are moving?
Must be. So
no. DPP can close the inquest anytime.
Let's establish something here. The inquest is investigating, same way the police is investigating, right? Investigation can never close. Even when the
See,
case in court.
investigation.
Just wait. Let's say, for example, in a murder case, even when the police arrest suspects and charges them to court,
Yeah.
the investigation of the case is still going. New findings can still come up.
Yeah, which
When
is
new findings come up, it will be supplied to the
which is by the DPP. The
That's what I'm
DPP.
saying now.
Yeah. So the DPP.
Because the case is in court does not mean that inquest can still be going on. The DPP just needs some minimum evidence to proceed with the case to court. If they already have that, they can move on to court.
But the director, they have the right to close the inquest.
No, they can't.
You know what? No, you know what? They'll close it on the ground that we have gotten enough evidence. They can close it.
They never establish it. They can't close it. They never establish it.
Papariano, if you know, like when the police and the DPP, when they investigated this case, they were the one that deemed the nurse and prime suspect, and spending a suspect as well. But when they opened this inquest, they were all witnesses. They all turned witnesses because it's a blank slate to find out the cause of the death.
You cannot be a suspect in any inquest. In any inquest in the whole world.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I said they are witnesses. They're just simply witnesses.
Wait. Just because in the inquest, you have to this thing. In the police station.
Chill. For the police to tag them main suspects, the police had evidences already. So, like I said, the DPP can come and say the inquest should close. We have enough information because they have enough information already.
You can't close an investigation. You can't close an investigation. No,
they can't.
Ongoing. No.
They have the right to. They have the right to. DPP has the power to close an inquest. They do.
No, they cannot. They never started the inquest. Who orders for an inquest to take place?
Inquest is just part of it's just one avenue.
Set up the inquest. The chief coroner, right?
No, wait. She was appointed, because she was for the government.
By who? The Attorney General of the
by the DPP. The Attorney General and DPP. Attorney General is under the DPP.
No. The DPP is under the Attorney General.
Exactly.
DPP. DPP under Attorney General. But I'm saying, Attorney General. But the DPP, they're the one in charge of doing the prosecution and everything, and the inquest is just one avenue. So, but like I said, they already have suspects. They already have main suspects.
But they can't stop an investigation. They can't stop an investigation.
No, they can come and say
they have to complete their goal.
No, they can say, we have gotten enough information because inquest is just one
information from whom?
branch.
From whom?
Inquest is just one branch.
Don't forget that they have information from the police and from inquest. They have gotten from the police and from the inquest.
See, the DPP can tell you.
They're not in rush. They need all those informations too.
Mariano, DPP can tell you. They can come tomorrow and tell you we did our phone forensics and things like that. They don't have to put that to the public, but they will tell you we've done other investigation. Inquest is just one branch that they explored. So they have many other branches that they could have said, we've done the phone forensics, we've done this, we've done that. So now we've got enough, information. Thank you, inquest. You gave us inconclusive. Thank you very much. Then they put everything together.
That is not final. That's not inconclusive. That is just one result.
The criminal court is where it all happens.
What happened in the criminal court?
The criminal court is where the main case starts.
Which case? This case. Do you think Baba is going to criminal court?
Well, that's where the inquest result is going to go.
So, do you think Baba is going to criminal court? That's the question I ask.
To be honest, I don't know. So, I don't know.
There's no case in the criminal court. The only case in the criminal court is the case of the police. Whoever police has arrested.
That's what I'm saying. The DPP, they branched the investigation to different.